take us through your emotions, Fag. So close yet so far.
Yeah, been around footy a long time. I'm fairly pragmatic about things. I think the team that won today probably is the team that should have won, given they had more shots on goal. Having said that, we had our chances. People always talk about this in finals, moments. They kick a goal right at the end of the first quarter, they kick a goal right at the end of the second quarter, those sorts of moments. And when you lose a game by 4 points, you look back at those things and go, if only we had defended a little bit better then. There wasn't much in the game statistically, other than they got more entries than us, and that was off the back of, I think the clearances were around about the same, but they got more metres from those clearances than we did. So it's those sort of things that made the difference today, I think. I thought our ball movement wasn't consistently good. There were times when we weren't brave enough to take the game on. But a little bit of that was to do with their method of defence and their reaction time. So, there are lots of things you can talk about. That was a pressure game, so lots of surge kicks, but I thought they intercepted our surge kicks better than we anticipated them. So, and when you lose by 4 points, all those little things matter.
Have you had the chance to address your players yet, folks?
No, I haven't. I'll get back and talk to them shortly. There's lots of teams in the history of the game that have lost close grand finals, have gone on to win premierships in the ensuing years. So, me, that'll be my attitude. What can we learn from today to make us a better team next year? And I'll never veer away from that. But, the Hawks lost a close one in 12 and won 3 in a row. Cats lost one in 08 and one in 09. West Coast lost to the Swans 05 and come out and won the next year. So there's plenty of history around to say that grand final losses don't have to define you or destroy you. They can make you. So that's what we'll be looking to do.
You still have a relatively youthful group coming into its prime. Is that something that you'll be trying to get through as well?
Absolutely. We had a lot of quite young players out there today, under 23 years of age or younger. So, and we've got Will Ashcroft who'll come back from his knee, and you've got his brother coming a year after that. So we're well and truly in the window. And I think we've only just moved into the window. I know maybe because we've been in finals for the last 5 years, the banter has been that's maybe we're going to miss our window, but I don't think so. I think we're still moving into it, and we just got to make sure we handle this loss well. Don't get too upset. Don't get too downhearted. Use it as a spur to get better.
Is it a harder review then, going through the tape with such a close loss like this though?
They're always hard reviews when you lose, and that's even harder when you lose a grand final by less than a goal. But we'll still take the learnings from it, as we always have. So won't shy away from anything. But we'll give them a few days before we do that.
How do you think your players handled the heat? Because in the first quarter, speaking to a couple of players after the match, they said kicking to that sunny end in the first quarter, didn't help them didn't execute their passes or get into their forward line too well. Yeah,
I haven't chatted to them about it, so you know more than me on that one. But that's the sun, not the heat, though, isn't it? That's the sun in your eyes.
Did you feel as though your players were getting a bit tired in that last quarter, though?
I thought we looked a little bit tired. I mean, the score was equal in the last quarter, wasn't it?
Three behinds each there.
But it didn't look like we could pick up our legs and play with any great energy. But that's understandable. There's a lot of nervous energy used up coming into grand finals too, on top of a hot day. So that's probably the case. But you know what? We never stopped trying today. A couple of times they looked like they were going to get away, and we found a way to get back into it. And even down to that last minute and a half, there were some moments there where maybe things had gone our way. We could have won that game.
You talk about that little moment. There's a chance where the umpire paid advantage. There was a bit of a delay. Do you know much about that?
I haven't seen that. I haven't seen it, so I wouldn't comment on it.
I was going to ask how you feel about how the final minute unfolded, because you did seem to have momentum pushing forward with the ball. There was that moment where Lachie Neale was legged and the advantage was called. It seemed to catch your players on the wrong foot. Did you notice that?
No, I didn't. I didn't know that the whistle had been blown by the umpire, to be honest, so I can't. You blokes have got a better feel for that than what I have. I'd have to watch the replay.
Collingwood have had so many close games, so much experience. Do you think that played any factor in the final few minutes?
No, because we've had plenty of close games ourselves this year. You know, late in the year we had a narrow win against Freo. Same against Adelaide the next week. St Kilda game, even though we had a lot more shots, it was a small margin game. So we've had plenty of experiences in those games. Maybe Collingwood have had a few more, but we've had our share.
It seems like your list is in a great spot. Do you think you need to tinker much, or is everything there, or you think you might need to maybe search for a piece or two in the off season?
Well, I think there's a lot there. We'll keep looking to see if we can improve. We got some blokes in the end that were injured that might have been a chance to play today if they were fit and available. So it doesn't feel like we need much, but we just need to make sure we turn up to the pre-season with the right attitude, with a determination to improve.
From your history, you would expect your players to come back pretty hungry. Sometimes we see teams fall away after a grand final, but
yeah, that sometimes happens when teams get beaten by a lot in grand finals. I think it's a different matter that when you get beaten by not much, that really stirs you up. So I wouldn't take it for granted, but I've never had any cause to doubt that our players would deal with today in any other manner other than it was a learning experience, and we'll come back better from it.
How tough was the Bobby Hill matchup today?
Well, he was on fire, wasn't he? He did a great job. We changed it at half time and put Starcevic onto him, and he was a little quieter in the second half. Someone always from the opposition, someone will always pop up, and it was him today, and he played a great game.
Glad to see the midfield match-up. Obviously, Pendlebury seemed to get on top in the second half, and I think they moved dunked in onto him in the last quarter.
Yeah, the midfield was pretty even on the night, I think. I reckon they had a little bit of an edge on the wings, with side bottom and Dacos. Clearances and contested possession were pretty even, I think, statistically. As I said earlier, I felt like they cleared the ball from stoppages and gained more metres than what we did. Their clearances were a little bit more powerful, so that meant that our inside 50s were down on their normal number. But credit to Collingwood, they defended us really well, but I thought the midfield battle was relatively even. De Goey's been a dangerous player in finals. I thought Josh Dunkley had a terrific battle with him and probably won that one, and he was a concern for us coming into the game. Just thank you guys for the year, and congratulations to Collingwood. They did play the better game on the day, and they're deserving winners. They were on top all year, so well done to them.
Thanks, Chris.